Oh, welcome to my channel. It's Purnima here. So I just wanted to wish everybody Happy New Year's, and this is my first video of this year, 2019. I can't believe the year went by so fast last year. I have to say I had a wonderful year last year. I just, downfall would be like pretty much two things I'm gonna say, because one thing was that I didn't make as much videos on YouTube as much I would like to, and my driver's license. So I'm gonna talk about it one thing at a time. So, well, pretty much there's not much to say about making YouTube videos. I was having so much time, so much great time with my family, that every minute I got, I enjoyed it with them. I worked a lot last year, so because I was working, I was really busy, and whatever time I got, I spent it with my family. So I mean, in one sense way, I really don't regret it, because my son is so little and I want to spend as much time with him as possible. So I mean, I wish I made more videos, but at the same time, I don't really regret it, because children are little and they grow really fast, and those precious moments I want to take as much as I can. So with that said, I want to make more videos this year. I have been taking less hours, but I feel like I'm still so busy. I don't know why, but I'm working less now. So another big thing happened to me last year was driver's license. So this year, Massachusetts, whoever's license expires, you have two choices. You can get the new license, which is like your identification card, to like bring it to the passport and stuff. It's like a big serious license, driver's license, and you need that and your passport to fly. But you definitely in 2000 and by 2020, everyone must have this brand new license. So, and for now, they are giving you options. Either you can renew your license, driver's license, or just regular one, or you can get the brand new one. So my license, this happened towards the end of the year, so it wasn't such a big deal throughout the year, but in December this happened, because my birthday is in December and it expired in December. So to renew your driver's license, you have to have a couple documents, okay? So I went to renew my license. They told me that I had to have birth certificate or passport. Those are the two important documents, and you also need your social security card and 2 forms of residence proof where you live, address of where you live, and date. Don't forget the date, because that's very important. I guess they need to know if you live there now, so current. And the envelope or whatever form of resident paper you're bringing to get your license, you need to make sure that it has a current date on it, because I didn't know that. So I went there, oh my god, many times I went there, because at first I went there to renew my license. They told me that I need birth certificate, and I didn't have it, because when I was adopted, apparently my birth certificate was not made. So I guess when I was adopted, my adoption paper was supposed to turn adoption paper into a birth certificate. The town where you were living. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go contact the town. So I went to contacted the town, and that specific town said, well, we don't have your document because on my paper, my adoption paper had street address to one town, and then it says different town on the paper. So I had two different addresses on it. So I went to the street town and asked them, and they like, we don't have any documents because your after the street town it says different town name. You have to go contact them. So I went to that different town, and they said, well, this is the right town, but there's no street address. So I'm like, what do? I need my license, and you know, in a couple of days my license will expire. I don't know, like everybody is just denying it. I don't have any documents. I don't have any documents, and I was so scared, and with all these like legal stuffs happening in the world, I was just so scared to death. Like, what the heck do I do? Where do I get my driver's license? I mean, my birth certificate, and so I finally went to the court, and the court said that, like, apparently court said that I had to file a form to ask the judge for certain papers because I was adopted, and I have no right to look at those adoption papers because it was a closed case or something. And oh, I went through craziness over this driver's license. And so with that, I just like, and plus if I had my passport, because you can have your passport, and that, so you could have either to get your driver's license, passport, or birth certificate, among with other documents. But the fact that is two important documents were passport or birth certificate. So, and my passport was expired. I never renewed that either. So I didn't know what to do, and just finally, you know, things did work out. But you know, it's just, what a craziness. I mean, I finally got my adoption paper in order, went to court, and like, I mean, it was so crazy that I had to go to court over getting my driver's license. I've been living here for 20 years. I never needed a birth certificate ever in my life, and all of a sudden it's like, you know, I got scared because driver's license is like your identity for your life here, living here. Basically, you gotta drive, you gotta, I don't know, little things, you just need driver's license. So, but finally things worked out the way they did, in a good way, and everything is straightened out. I got my passport. Oh yeah, I didn't mention, but I did, when I realized that I had to go to court, I decided to renew my passport. And my passport, I didn't need any documents because a certain year, after a certain year, I probably would have need the birth certificate. But just because I got married, I had certain years to renew the passport without any crazy documents. All I needed is my old passport. So I got lucky, and things worked out the way they did, in a good way. But it was really frustrating. I was really scared. I just, you know, I ran around so much. I was out of work for 3 weeks, or no, maybe the whole process took 3 weeks, which is not so bad, but I was out of work for 1 week because I started the process before my birthday, so 2 weeks ahead, and then when I was waiting around was a week. But I just, you know, at that time I just didn't know like what the heck is gonna happen. Am I ever gonna get my driver's license? Or you know, it was just so much craziness going on in my life at the end of the year too. I mean, all rest of the year was wonderful. We went on a great vacation, did a lot of stuff with the family and worked a lot, and just a wonderful year. But at the end, this happened, and it was a huge effect would have taken if things didn't go well. But I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, you need a bunch of documents. Oh yeah, and you need, so let me tell you what you need. So you need birth certificate or passport, valid. And then you need a social security card. Then you need 2 forms of residence, mail, and it has to be current and has to have a date on it. And then you need marriage license if you are married. And that's it pretty much if you are like US citizen. And of course, make sure you have your social security card, because just because you have your number, that will do nothing. You have to have the card with you. So in order to renew your license now, you need all those documents. So it's a big deal. And so if you're going to renew your license, make sure you have them, because if you don't have any of these papers that I told you, you will have they'll not give it to you. And of course, they accept check or maybe money order. I'm not sure about that, but definitely check. Yeah, or money order. But I don't think they accept cash. So yeah, pretty much in 2020, everyone gonna have this brand new license. So you know, go get your documents, what you need. Even if you're not renewing your license right now, just you know, if you know you don't have any of these documents, just keep it in mind, and throughout the whole year just gather them and work on it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just, you know, wanted to inform those people who didn't know. It's gonna be a big change. I think there's another thing that you could, among with the driver's license, you could have. I think it's called like ID card. I think that's the choice though. Like you can use that to fly. I don't know much about that because I didn't really look into it, but that seemed like to be little. I know that sound like it's gonna be handy for people who fly a lot into the United States, I think. So you don't need the passport unless you're going out of the state. I think that's what they're trying to do with the small ID card, a different card, like a passport card, I think. I don't know, but yeah, so that was my year of last year, and we'll see what this year is store for me. And you know, there were a couple families that I connected with at the end of the year. So you know, it was a wonderful year. I will definitely not forget 2018 for sure. And I'm looking forward to see what 2019 is store for me, because it's always a surprise, either good or bad. But definitely, you know, the year before was very tough year, and last year was a fun year, and we'll see what this year's store for us, for me. And I'm looking forward to it. I have some hopes and dreams, and what things, you know, I want to do this year, and how I want to, you know, go about this year. And there are some plans that I want to work on. And for my New Year's resolution, I have a bunch of them. I always have a bunch, and then end up choosing, you know, whatever works for me, I guess. So I, you know, for example, I want to be on time for appointments and stuff, because having a child, it's really hard sometimes to be on time for things, especially when you don't use babysitters, because we never use babysitters, and my son has never stayed with anybody but me and my husband. So, you know, we're always taking the kids anywhere we go. So, you know, I just want to be on time, and that's my main resolution. And then also, you know, working on YouTube a lot. I want to change a lot of things towards YouTube, and so yeah, and then we just, you know, as a family, I want to spend more time and stuff like that. So those are my resolution, and I just, you know, I wanted to come here and wish you guys Happy New Year, because it's been a while. I haven't seen everybody I haven't seen everybody for a while now. So I just wanted to wish everybody Happy New Year's, and you know, I just hope that anything and everything that you are wishing and hoping and dreaming and want to work on, everything is possible for you guys, and wishes come true. And I love you guys like my family, and so, you know, anything that you desire will come true for you. And I hope, you know, this new year brings happiness and joy and good health and everything. So Happy New Year's.